Okay. Hey, Trackies. I have a few people in here with me. This is very impromptu. I wasn't planning on going live, but I said, you know what, hell, let's go live. So let's talk about, championships. There's so much things that happen. And at one point I said, let's just toss this book away. But yeah, I'm so happy that you guys, are able to join me. Please sound off in the comment section as usual and let me know who is here with me before I can get into chatting because, I like to feel like I'm connecting with y'all. So let me know who is here and so that I can get into some spicy things. You don't know. Track is nice, track season. Come on, trackies. What's wrong with your little fingers? You're not typing. Sound off in the comments and let me know who is here. Are y'all hearing me? Let me make sure I'm not muted. Oh, yes, you're supposed to be hearing me, right? So please sound off in the comment section and let me know who is here so that I can kick things off. Still I wait and I don't see nobody. What is happening? All right. With that said, let me just start. Let's start with the United States Championships. Shakiri comes out and in typical Shakiri fashion, she blazes 10.71 seconds. Track is all I could say when I saw her run was wow. Wow, wow, wow. What, typically in Jamaica for Jamaicans, we don't like to run like that. We've always, kind of looked down on Americans when we see them running like that, in the sense that okay, you're doing a little bit too much too soon. That's always, how we operate. But honestly, that's their thing. That's how they run. So if that's how they run, if they like it, we love it. That kind of thing. So yeah, it was a great run from her. She looked very easy as well, very relaxed. She has this effortless running style to me. That's really hard to gauge because even when she's running fast, and let me just throw out the fastest time she's ever run, all conditions, that 10.57. She still look like she a ease down and she still look like she a cruise and you know what I mean? So in the back of my mind, I'm like, so if the 10.57 looks so yeah, world record pace with a pun. So it's really hard to judge her. She reminds me of Elaine in a certain sense when I talk about athletes that are hard to judge. Shakiri is one that's hard to judge. Elaine is another one that's hard to judge because of their running style. So when I see her running, I want to say, wow, I'm expecting something much faster, but it's hard to say it because I'm like, this is how you always look. You're running 10.75, 10.57, sorry. This is how you look. You run 10.71. This is how you look. You always look so nice and relaxed and easy. So, yeah, that's the vibe I get from her. But, to take nothing away from her, clearly that was a very, very fantastic run, very easy run as well. I did my preview on the Americans already, and I said, hey, 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 there's nobody there to challenge her. I see a clear separation. There's absolutely nobody. Earlier in the season, I talked about Aliyah Hobbs because post that indoor national record in the 60, the second fastest time ever over the 60 meters, I was like, okay, Aliyah looks like she has something, you know what I mean? So, but that hasn't panned out. She picked up she broke her wrist and after that, it hasn't materialized. The Aliyah that I was expecting to see, it hasn't come through, right? So because of that, I'm like, okay, all right, fine. Look like Shakira have no challengers right now. So Shakira better make sure that she buckle down, and keep her head straight in the game, No, don't get me wrong. She says it's not a different her. It's a better version of herself. So I'm not expecting any mishaps, but I wasn't expecting any mishaps last year as well. And Shakira from right now, Shakira, you don't have nobody that can remotely contest you. So as a matter of fact, like sometimes in a triple jump, are the jumps where people will take a safe jump at this point because I'm so worried to say that she may fumble it. I'm like, at this point I'll just take a safe race. A safe race is enough to make her qualify because with her just running safe, she can still decimate the field. You know what I mean? So yeah, she's very, very clear ahead. As it relates to the rest of the field, um honestly, they're all bunched up together. It's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. I'm not really seeing anybody that's poking their head out to say, hey, I'm number two or I'm number three. Everybody just looks, kind of around the same place on me and say, all right, all right, all right, all right. Whoever runs the best on the day, will take it. We saw Brittany Brown running 10:96, Tamara Clark 11:02, Maura Lakey Atkins 11:03. As a matter of fact, let's look at these times. There's no difference. From that 10:96 down to that 11:15, as far as I'm concerned, there's no difference. Just a wind factor. Let me see what the wind was. This one was minus 1.2. Let me see the Moral Lake race. That was a positive 2.1. And some of them were just barely any wind. So yeah, there's no difference. There was absolutely no difference between that 10:96 and that for the last qualifier 10:11:15 based on the wind and what these athletes were running in. So all of them jockeys bunch up in a one place. I was saying before that I was looking out to see Alia Hobbs, TT Terry, and Tamara Davis, challenge for those extra two spots, on the team to the United States, to the World Championships. It's a dog fight. It's a dog fight. Me not call nobody. As Shakiri alone, me say. Shakiri is the only person that has separated herself right now. So it is what it is. Let me take some of these comments here. Look here, so no long gonna take for comment and don't have me over here so I chat to myself. What is wrong with you now? No see how it late. I need to keep my company. Hey Lambo. Hey John. Richard looked impressive, but there were so many upsets tonight. We soon get to that. What do you mean? Upsets on the American side? I personally think she ran through the line, but it was still very impressive given the 0.1 wind. Yeah, meters per second wind. I agree. Also very impressed with the Jamaican men. Soon get to that. Soon get to that. Let's not jump the gun, guys. Hey Cash. 10-5-7 for the finals. As I said in my video, if you guys watch my video, the video that I put up, you'll know that I really just see a 10-6. At most, I see a 10-6. But me know say Shakiri lucky when it come to wind. So she may get one wind will blow her down there and she run 1:10.5. I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah. Shakiri ran all out. Don't let her mechanics fool you. She ran 10:68. She's running 10:68 at best. And that's why I keep saying Tracky. She has the same running style to me as Elaine. Not similar mechanics, but they run the same deceptive way where they look the same way regardless. So it's really hard to judge her sometimes. Yes, we soon get to that, Trackies. Don't jump the gun, Namdi. Namdi, we soon get to Shericka. She's the best in the USA at the moment. She's the only challenger USA has right now. Only challenger. When we're talking about making it to the finals, honestly, it's gonna be hard. Anyway, I'll talk about that post championship still. I'm gonna talk about that after we see, who is gonna make it and whatever. But for now, look here. Wanna jump the gun. Hey, coaches, Dex, what's up? Um, Shakiri looks scary. Yes, she looks good. I soon get about that. I soon get into the men. Me done the Shakiri. Me soon get into Jamaica. All right, let me jump into Jamaica now. Since everybody is jumping the gun, let's talk about the Jamaican athletes. Who do I start with? Let's start with the men. Let's make it exciting and left the woman them for last. Let's start with the men. Wow. No, 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 no. Before I say wow, I'm sad. I was sad for Johan. He just signed his contract, and I'm sure there's so many things that were in. What you say, Namdi? Hold on there. We have to stop. I snap some fingers around here. Look here. You guys need to understand that the donation button is there. Please click it. Thank you so very much, Namdi, for that $50 donation. I really appreciate it. You're coming out and you're showing up big, big, big. All right, so back to the men now. I was thrown off. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Johan Blake. Oh my God. Yeah, back to being sad. Namdi, I was in a sad moment. You can't do that to me. Yeah, Johan. Him just sign him contract. Me sit down there and I said, dear God, no. Because as I was saying in my video that I did, I was watching this with my mother. So my mother didn't even realize it was Johan. And she said, no, and a guy that first start. And I'm like, that's Johan. And she's like, Jesus. Honestly, it's the nature of the game. I really felt though that if they didn't false start the first guy, they may have given him a blind, but because they false started the first guy and knowing how Jamaicans stay, the first thing we're gonna jump up and say is, then how you never give that the guy the one blind, they couldn't give Johan a blind. So because of that, it stood Johan got flung out of the race trackies and ah boy, he just have to go try it for the 200 day. It hasn't been his strongest event since his injury, obviously. But he might have got I one basket him have left right now. For this year on World Championships, I one basket him have left. Because think about it. If him not met a 200-meter team, then even the relay is off the question, off the table completely. So he needs to at least make the 200-meter team to be even considered. If you say, all right, make go give you a blind and see if we can put you in the relay heats or something. You know what I mean? But to how things are look now, not even that. So him have to go push, him have to go put everything into that 200 meters to one qualify. Finishing the top three, and two, also make that qualifying standard. Something to note: the athletes have until the 30th of July to make the qualifying standard. So those who have not made the qualifying standard, whether in the field events or in the flat sprint races or whatever, then you have until the 30th. So yeah, that's the deal with Johan Blake. Let's move on from Johan Blake. Wow! Can I tell you about these athletes coming out of nowhere and just giving me a 1-2 book me? Well, that was more than 1-2 still, but you understand what I'm saying? This Kishane Thompson track is me feel shame. Me have to look around and I say, oh, they're not own name Kishane Thompson now. I own name Kishane Thompson. Me really look around. I say, own name Kishane. No, I'm excited. I've been talking about the guys, our Jamaicans being on the cusp, not including Kishin, because as I said, I didn't even know about Kishin, right? On the cusp of breaking into 10 seconds, that's sub 10. And out of nowhere, trackies, a plethora of guys just came through and went like this. Oh, this is Jamaica dead. We're not dead. We're ready for Uno. We're going to beat Uno up. Why do I sound so violent? Anyway, let's get into the sub 10 guys. So we had Kishane Thompson running 9.91 seconds trackies. Before we see that 9.91, they had the 10.89 still, at the 10.89 still, but that 9.91, beautiful, 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 beautiful. I heard them say on the stream that apparently Kishane Thompson was the secret weapon where everybody run an MVP know about. Some in a rate on Chucky sometimes. Some I know what going run an MVP and before you link me and pinch me, you have my number and you not even pinch me and I say, T, look out for Kishane Thompson. You not even do that. Why you not do me so? Why you not do me so? Right? Anyway, so Kishane Thompson comes and runs this 9.91 second in the race with Akeem Blake. As I said, I believe Akeem was doing enough to just, um qualify or win. But Kishane Thompson just literally just blindsided everybody and just said, okay, I'm here to dominate. Whoops. And take the race still. But yeah, good luck. But think about it. In that race, in that one race, we had 991, 10 flat, 1001, 1009. Those were the four guys that qualified to the next round. Track is, me no know what happening in the semifinals, Me really don't know. But it's going to be hot. It's going to be firing. Moving on to the second race, we had Oblique Seville, 10 seconds dead. Man start run from 50 meters a skin. See, Oblique here. Jackie is now, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about Oblique. I look around in a race. But me not saying no lie. This was the first time I enjoyed him looking around in a race. I loved it. I was skinning my 42. How much teeth you have in your mouth? I don't know. I was skinning all my teeth as well. Trackies. It was exciting. It was thrilling. I loved it. Him qualifying very, very easy. I'm expecting fast times come the finals. Well, based on what we're seeing here, we don't know, so we're gonna get some fast time already. Plethora of PBs so far, so it's a good look. Also qualifying in this race was Ramon Barneswell, 10.13, Taekwondo Tracy 10.22. Those are the only three to qualify from this race. Big up to our youngsters, DeAndre Daly in the race. Didn't make it through. But still is a good look for our future. Next race, no track is Adrian Goldson. He was also one that we were looking out to say, you know, he's definitely dipping below 10 seconds this season. I don't care what nobody wants to say, he's dipping below it. I talked about his start. I was like, I need him to get his start right. The start isn't clicking. The start is not clicking for me. And he got it right tonight. He got it right tonight, and he had a masterful run. And he ran 9.94 seconds. I think the clock also stopped on 9:89 if I'm not mistaken too, but he was rounded to 994. So again, great run from our athletes. All track is, I'm not telling you the win. The first race with Kishane Thompson was a positive 0.6. The second one with Oblique was a positive 0.3, and the one with Cajun Coulson was a positive 0.7, right? But also in that racetrack is another MVP athlete, 9.98 seconds track is. No, this is crazy. I was going on the MVP. I think I said it in my video that I just posted. Somebody I forgot tell me what going with the MVP in the comment section, because we have Ramon Barneswell, yeah, so we have Rohan Watson, sorry, and we have Kishane Thompson. Somebody please tell me what is going on at MVP, right? Now in this race, again, a lot of people qualified out of this race. I think 5 people came from this race. So again, 994, 998, 10-10 from Julian Fort. Lord, for all of the people them, what did I say? Julian Fort was coming. It looked like the MVP I come with something else. And track is something I said before. I don't know if you all remember. I said Elite look like them are going to drop something special at trials. A MVP track is a MVP come pitch up something at trials. I told y'all, something said to say MVP has been strangely silent this season. I said it. I said they have been strangely silent this season, so I'm looking out for them. I'm expecting them to show up, and show up they did. But me not telling no lie, how them show up was not something what I expected. They showed up and they showed out. Great, great, great execution from these guys. Now moving on to the next the last one. Nigel Ellis, Michael Campbell, we had Buaji and Krumi, and we had Conroy Jones making it through 10-07, 10-10, 10-21, and 10-22. Michael Campbell in this racetrack is, I'm not going to tell you no lie. After seeing what all the MVP people were doing, I said to myself, so then wait, Michael Campbell has returned. I want them to get another sub 10. It didn't happen in this race, but you know what? I'm seeing him go faster. I'm seeing him get close to that sub 10. Hopefully in the semi or the finals we can see something a bit more special from him. The question come now is, we're gonna have to start restructuring all of our thought processes as it relates to who makes it into the finals, because some of them guys we never did account at all. Nigel Ellis looked really good, liked his race, his execution from start to finish. Good run by him. I don't think Boaji is there yet. He hasn't returned completely, so I'm not really expecting him to challenge, further on from here. But still, track is the guy them. I would say Jamaica sprinting done for the man them. No such thing. You understand? No such thing. We're here and we're ready to dominate. Track is, I know me not prep soon. I gotta do one video about that. I gotta do one video about that special. Cause I know some always come with bangers. So I'm gonna do a video on that one special. But anyway, let's take some comments. Where am I? Okay. Namdi again, pick up yourself for that $50 super chat. Yeah, it's called super chat. I keep forgetting. Trackies, hit up that super chat. Don't be afraid. Okay? Check, check, check. If I the money you talk about, then another check there. Or the other check. Hey Dario. Yes, she looks strong. Okay, we're not talking about the woman them yet. Let's go here. Richardson will shock people at words, even though I'm Jamaican. I have to call it no. I see. No man, she's definitely gonna challenge. She's definitely gonna challenge. Don't sleep on her. I can bet one of those clauses in his contract was to make the team. Yeah, because he was pleading. He was pleading up that line. I said no, 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 no. To how him I plead, I just because I said I was watching with my mother. I turned to her and I said, you know, say him just signed the contract. As a matter of fact, she's the one that said, didn't he just sign a contract? And I said, yes. And I want bet say part of that is making the team a clause. Ah, well, track is, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. We soon get to the girls Angel Boy. We soon get there. Namdi, you are talking. Shakiri looks relaxed. Shakiri is just like Elaine. Um, don't you can't gauge them based on how they look. They always look relaxed. Always look relaxed. Always look relaxed. Thompson was a central champion in class 3-2-1. Big up Cuban Garvey. Oh, Garvey Maciel. What school did he go to? Snip Snip. Please tell me, cause I just watch champs for watching sake. I don't really, leave champs with all of the names like everybody else does. I really focus on the Me I laugh about the tea comment. Anyway, I really focus on the seniors. But yeah, Sean, tell me in the comment section where he. I want to know these athletes. Not that I see them, I want to know more about them. You know what I mean? The men's race is more exciting. Is more exciting right now. Like a pepper. What are you people saying? When is the 200-meter heat? Saturday, that's when it starts. See, you have 32 teeth. I know, I know I have 32, but it's just that when you say more, it sounds funnier. Why Civil laughing like that? I don't know why he was laughing like that, but this was the first time, as I said, I enjoyed seeing it. But come semifinals and finals, I'm saying it. No, I don't want to see them. Yeah, make that done this. Tomorrow Richardson will be under pressure by Hobbs Jefferson. Nobody now put Shakiri under no pressure. If Shakiri make them put her under pressure, as she do it. Them now do not make Shakiri under no pressure. I'm sorry. Not at all. And it's not that I'm downplaying these girls because, as I said, I expected Ali Hobbs to be a challenger this season. But they're not doing it. They haven't been doing it. And they're not going to challenge her at all. And if they challenge her tomorrow, then a Shakiri might not play games with her. That's all I'm saying. Are the JA trials finals for the men? Yes, tomorrow is the 100-meter finals, men and women. Hoping Shakira can stay fit so she can live up to her expectation of the US, Jamaica ready and waiting. By the way, I live here in the US, so them call me traitor. No such thing. No such thing. You know, I say I have to represent black, green, and gold all the time. We're infectious. What is this? I don't know what juice this is. I'm not even gonna get into that. I honestly don't see her being that pressured. No, nobody not pressure her. If nobody pressure Shakiri, I don't know what Shakiri I do. MVP are going things. Yes. Big up Elaine for sure. I soon get to the women trackies. Let's talk about what we're talking about. Stay on track. She honestly unstoppable and strong contender for a gold. She's a strong contender for a medal, but don't forget, don't sleep, don't make it because you haven't seen the Jamaicans. Do not sleep on them. I'm happy for Kadrian Golson. Me too. The men are back for sure. I see Hobbs in second place, and I'm not sure if Melissa can snag a third spot. Me not call nobody. Them look too close. They're too close. Tomorrow got hot like pepper. Yep. Soon get to the women trackies. Soon get to the women. I have said time and time again, nothing in athletics is guaranteed to no one. One false start, one stumble, one cramp during a race, and you're out. Yeah, it's a tough thing. One spot meters a miss. What was it doing? Crashing? Kadrian Golson. Yeah. We soon get to the women. We soon get to our women. Third place is very tight between TT, Terry, and okay. Not based on the times I saw. Don't get me wrong. I didn't really see the races, so I don't know the ease. I only saw Shakiri's race, so I don't know the ease that everybody else finished their racing. But going off what I see from those times, nothing special about them. As in, no separation. Um, Tomorrow I'll go fire. Yeah. Charles is gonna be hot. Yeah, they would make Thompson. I don't know what this is. Jamie. Yeah, I'm just gonna get into that. Um, Good night. T. First time watching your show. Hey, welcome. Hey. Um, so happy for them. Yeah, the men look really good. And I talked about her mechanics. It's not trash. I watched sorry, not it's not trash. It shin with a seasoned eye. Also, it's easy to execute in the heats, but different in the finals. Go watch Curly. Yeah, the pressure. I agree. The pressure when finals comes around is a different ball game. However, if Shakiri makes these girls pressure play in her mind, I don't know what to say. Because if she ever falter under that the kind of pressure there, that when of pressure, I what gonna happen when she line up against Shelly, Shericka, hopefully Elaine, Talu, who else, and anybody, any other challenger in a world championship final. She can't falter against them, the girlie. Then she not go ready for world championship final. Then go clean your eyes out. She's not curly. See what I soon get to the women, Sherry. I'm gonna get to the women. We're talking about the men. I don't want to jump the gun. And because I already talked about the American women, which is why I'm taking those questions as well, or those comments. I'm not even sure, but one spot meter says they're starting 2 o'clock every day. Based on the time, yeah. Now like Kishan Thompson. Is it Kishane or Kishan? Or Kishane. Thompson race did look did bad like dollars. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell them. You're gonna have to let them know that this service isn't working properly. Yeah, I felt his pain. I felt his pain. I felt Dick's pain. They would make Kish. Oh, what name? Kishane or Kishan? Cause it's Kishane Trackies. It's Kishane. Oh, he went to Garvey Maciel. Oh, that's why you were saying big up Garvey Maciel. Oh, that went over my head. Then better fix the problem tomorrow. You better let them know. You have to let them know. They have their social media page. Let them know. Um, I feel it for Johan. He just signed a massive contract and to be the good man. Yep, agreed. Hope y'all watching Shelly recent interview. She's confident. Yeah, Shelly says she's ready. All right, I'm gonna take the men. I'm gonna take the women now. I'm gonna take the women now. All right. Johan, he has to throw all his eggs in the 200 basket for sure. Is that the men in Jamaica? Okay. Relax. Tomorrow we'll discuss this on Teas Live. For now, drink water and be happy. What's up, Jamon? They called him Kishan. Oh, based on what I see on the results list, it's saying Kishane. So, Jamaicans spoil people name Albo where we go. So, who knows? I'm hoping he will clear that up in the future because and I have to say I've been watching champs for a long time, and we've come out of champs thinking an athlete is named one thing, and when they turn senior, you hear say them name something else. So just keep that in mind. We spoil people name all the while. All right, jumping on to the women. Okay, too much coffee. So we had 4 heats. Right? And I already gave my predictions for each heat. So I'm gonna go through each round and I'm gonna go based on what I thought and what actually happened. Right? So In heat one, we had Sharika Jackson. She took it running 10.99 seconds. Then we had Janelle Smith finishing in second, 11.19 seconds. And then Brianna Williams was third in 11.19 seconds. They were only separated by the thousandth of a second. Those are the only three people to qualify from this race. Let's talk about Shericka. Track is Shericka, go on trials tomorrow. I want to better prepare. You see that start that she showed us at Racers Grand Prix? Me no know what happened when she got race against Talu. And you know now that I think about it, you guys remember that video that I did after talking about when I said that I think she just executed a bad race. You remember that? And then I did a video after that saying, responding to the comments in the comment section saying, I wonder if she play a possum because somebody said it to me in the comment section and I thought about it and I said, this is very well likely a possibility when it comes to MVP. Them love play trick, So it's possible. Anyway, long story short, Shericka, come out and do one start on Brianna Williams. Where if you know what Brianna Williams start like, she start faster than Shelly if we compare it back to 2019. And I mean that first 30. Right? So if Shericka is right there or leading, then what that mean when she go against Shelly? I don't want to really jump the gun still, but I've been talking about it. I've been saying this start looks like it threatens Shelly out of the blocks. Right? So, track is, with the start what Shericka have, is that deadly thing is gonna come tomorrow night. Deadly things are gonna come tomorrow night, and I'm excited. I'm waiting for it. I can't wait to see it. I'm happy seeing that that start wasn't a fluke. You know what I mean? Because again, it's always good to have good facets of each segment of your race. So it's always good to see when an athlete can't bother with the bad start them sometimes. Sometimes the bad start them just make the whole race not what it's supposed to be, or the bad finish make it not how it's supposed to be. So seeing that Shericka has taken such a short time to work on her start and get it so good is absolutely phenomenal to me. Think about it. Shericka just came in this 100-meter game, 2021. She just come in at the thing. She just literally come in at the thing. And she was, depending on her strength, speed endurance to really take her through in that 100 meters. But, one shot, 2 year, I walk one with a start here. No, man, this is some miraculous things going on with Shericka. MVP at work. MVP is working on Shericka, and I love what I'm seeing. I'm definitely expecting something very fast. I've been talking about this 10-6 for God, I don't know when, gazillion years. May I talk about that 10-6 from Shericka from last year, right? We're getting it this year. Shericka come up out of the dry phase and stop run. She just stop run. It was that easy. It was that easy, and that was a sub 10. Yeah, wanna expect tomorrow. You tell me in the comment section if you expect nothing slower than dipping below 10-6 tomorrow. I'm expecting no, don't get me wrong. Obviously, conditions play a big part in it because I did see some crazy winds early on in the day. I'm glad they're running at night where the winds are possibly more favorable. But I did see some crazy winds, so I'm hoping that doesn't affect them tomorrow night. But that said, I'm expecting something fast from Shericka for sure. Janelle. Janelle did what was expected in this race. Very competent run. Looked around Janelle's speed this season. So good run from her. Nothing really to talk about there. She didn't do anything surprising or do anything less than what was expected from her. So again, good run from Janelle. Brianna Williams. I thought she executed a good race, and I think towards the end she tried to ease down when she realized that she was safe in second, but then realized that she wasn't safe in second because Janelle was coming up on her. But because she cut her momentum, it looked like she couldn't catch it back. So Janelle ended up peeping her on the line. But all in all, very good run from these athletes. I didn't expect them to challenge Shericka. They didn't challenge Shericka. They did enough to qualify. I expected all three of them to make it, and they made it. So great run from all athletes. Moving on to the second heat. This second heat had Alana Reid taking it. 11.14 seconds. Ramona Burchell, 11.20 seconds. Lane Tave Thomas, 11.24 seconds, and Kiara Grant 11.31 seconds qualified out of this heat. Tia Clayton did not make it through to the next round. Track is, I was impressed by Alana Reid. Not the time, really. Well, she's a junior, so the time is impressive. That's 11.14, right? But that's not what I'm talking about when I say impressed. It's her execution, her maturity. Um, just doing enough to qualify. Like, you're executing your race like a seasoned campaigner. That's what I saw from Alana, and I was surprised. I'm like, have you been always running with the big girls? Because if I can, you just turn pro and just come out of junior ranks and I run against them, my girl. I look like I run against them for years. That was the vibe I got from Alana Reid. So I thought, wow, this girl is definitely going to do explosive things in the future. Explosive things. Just look out for it. You see, mentality is a big thing, in sports. You have to have the right mentality. And Alana Reid so far has been impressing me massively. Very good execution from her, and she took that win. Ramona Burchell, still around at 11-2-ish run. She looked good in this race as well. I'm glad that she actually showed up, because honestly I was kind of iffy about her executing and turning up in this race, but I'm glad she did. Um Chucky, she's been in the sport for so long. I think they said in the live that she's 31. I haven't even been thinking about it, but I remember back from her days as a collegiate athlete, doing well on the NCAA scene, and we thought that she would have come to Jamaica after graduating and bust well like a big beige kite, but injuries, 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 injuries. Injuries have plagued her time and time again. Oh, I know seeing all these young athletes, young guns come up. It's a good thing seeing that she's still, able to put herself among the mix, with the athletes. And let's see, where that takes her tomorrow. Honestly, Lene Tave Thomas, no, collegiate athletes, maybe not so much, fresh legs. Did good to qualify to the next round. Not much to say. Kiara Grant as well. Another she was running with Clemson, but I realized, at some point now she started to run with the professional athletes. I don't know when she graduated or if she graduated already. At the time, I know she's graduated now, but at the time, I wasn't sure. So she's been running the seniors for a while. That 11.31. That's a great run for Kiara. Again, not an athlete that is supported by a contract. But she's still, putting her all in the sport. Still loves the sport. Track is This girl is super smart. She's super smart. She's already completed her masters, right? She doesn't have to be in track and field. She not have to do right so, and she's here. And I'm sure it's in some science. I'm sure she did some science things. So it's not even like some masters in, I don't know, communication. I don't even know what to say. But yeah, she doesn't really have to, be here, and she's here. So I really like what I see happening from Kara Grant. I'm hoping, as she can also, leave a name for herself in the sport. It's gonna be tough. This is Jamaica, and this is the sprints. It's gonna be tough, but I'm hoping that she can leave a footprint here for herself in these sprints. Next race, Natasha Morrison. I keep talking about Natasha throwing me for a loop, and she stays doing it. One second I see her, she looks kind of wonky and not running how I was expecting, and then the next second she comes out and she blows me away. And she blew me away in this race, and I loved it. It reminded me of 2015 Natasha, that type of Natasha that will blast out of the blocks and keep it going, keep her execution solid, and win the race. And that is clearly what she did here. She left them for dead. Nobody had an answer for her. She got out of those blocks and she sprinted away like a sprint queen. And I loved it. I love that she showed up. I keep saying the MVP athletes are showing up. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. Sasha Lee Forbes, competent run from her as well, 11:09 for second place in this race. Good run. Kevona Davis also qualified 11.12 seconds, and Serena Cole made it through with an 11.19 seconds. Track is, as you can see, there's a lot of young guns mixing with the older heads. So the older heads have to go come out and show say and put on something, because if they slip, they slide, the young ones are going to take it out of their hand. Sasha Lee has to turn up tomorrow. Natasha has to turn up tomorrow because they can't slip. If they slip again, it is what it is. All right. Last heat. Elaine Thompson-Herah. Track is, I did a standalone video about this. I smacked my mother. I smacked her and I said, "Good on Miguel." I was happy. I was happy. I was elated. No, before I got to the race, I was nervous. I was nervous. I was nervous. I was nervous. And then I started to say to myself, if Elaine knew she couldn't make it, she would have just, don't run. She didn't have to turn up in this race if she's not fully, prepared to execute a race to qualify. So she not go run. So the mere fact that she there, she have something. But I was still nervous nonetheless. But seeing her execute the race trackies and take it in 11.12 seconds, I have to let you know I was really excited. Again, I was screaming and acting crazy. And I mean, it was just at 11.12. You'd think she ran 10.6. Ashanti Moore took second, 11.15 seconds. Shakira Wallish took third, 11.19 seconds. Kemba Nelson, 11.19 seconds. And Tina Clayton, 11.19 seconds, taking the last qualification spot in this particular race. All right, back to now my Elaine and her execution. I'm starting to have this weird thought if she has changed her running style where before when she was running you would see a clear separation. So after she gets out of her dry phase from 30 to 60, I would say she has that little moment where she just separates from you and then she shuts down. You know what I mean? But I'm wondering if she changed her running style in the sense that I'm not necessarily going to separate from you, but I'm going to run with you. You know what I mean? Somebody else that I've seen do this is Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and she does it very well. Where she doesn't necessarily, she'll get out of the blocks and she'll just, keep running with you and qualify. You know what I mean? So she's jogging while you're killing yourself right beside her. I'm sure you saw her do it last year in maybe the semifinals or something in the World Championships. That was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen anybody execute a race so ridiculous. But yeah, that was Shelly last year. So I'm kind of wondering if Elaine is changing how she executes her race in that, she doesn't do that crazy, separation right at the get go. She just kind of runs along with you and then, just stays slightly ahead to qualify. That's the vibe I'm getting. But again, I was happy seeing her qualify, easy, relaxed. It tells me that she has more, tells me that she has enough to qualify in the 100 meters, and I'm happy again. She has a month plus after this, once she makes the team, hopefully, to further prepare herself for this 100 meters. So again, it's a good look from Elaine Thompson-Herah, and I'm excited. Elaine is my girl, and I've been fretting, so I'm glad I'm seeing this from her. Ashanti Moore, consistent. That's the word that sticks out to me when I see Ashanti Moore. She's very, very consistent. 11.15 seconds. So her foundation right now is solid around that 10 second ish. So right now it's just for her to take the next step and get to like 11 O's. And I mean O's meaning 11 zeros. And then move on to sub 10s. But I love what I'm seeing from not sub 10, sorry, sub 11. And then move on from that. But I love what I'm seeing from Ashanti Moore. Shakira Wallace, she's always been on the cusp of having a breakthrough. I've been hearing about her for years, but she hasn't made that breakthrough yet. I'm still waiting to see it from her because, again, I never give up on any athlete. So 11.19 now, she makes it through to the finals. Kemba Nelson also made it through to the finals, 11.19. Kemba, has not been having the best season. So far. So her making it through, let's see what she can do in that semi to hopefully make it into the finals. Tina Clayton, we've been hearing a lot um as it relates to what she's coming with at the trials. This heat didn't really say that she had what we were expecting actually from her. I was expecting something in the 10-8 range. So this heat didn't really say that, but maybe come semifinals and finals we'll see something different from Tina Clayton, because I find it strange that Stephen Francis will come out and say, "Oh, expect something from her," and she's not gonna do said thing. So let's see what happens with Tina Clayton. But yeah, that's my rough thoughts right now off the top of my head based on what happened. So let's see the comments. Oh, I've been talking forever. Okay, let's see. Where am I? I have to go all the way back up. Okay, there's so many comments that I missed. All right. Seville will run 972. Okay, I hear you. Um, Sharika, final 10. I'm not sure what that means. I'm happy that Shericka didn't exert her energy in the heat smart run. Yes, very smart running. Okay. An athlete of Shericka's caliber, she would easily dust that field. As a matter of fact, I'll go as far as saying Shericka's race was the easiest race. The other races that came after were the hardest races, which is why only three people made it through from Shericka's race, and then the fastest finisher people came from the other heats. Shericka had the easiest of the heats, so yeah, she cruised. And again, she's of that caliber. Nobody was gonna test her. What's this 1065 for? Shericka? Okay. I'm expecting something faster. Let's see. Still can't believe I watched Jackson jog 10.99 talks. That run would have been 10.6. Yeah. Look here. Shericka has been on the cusp of doing something ridiculous for a while. She talks about not executing her race the right way sometimes. So, for to run fast times, you have to execute good. You have to execute. You see it from Shelly. The execution, you have to get your execution on point if you want to consistently be running fast times. So let's see what she executes in that finals tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. If they can get the button, I'm not on such that really. As soon as Elaine won that race, all her haters on the chat fingers got tired. Oh my gosh, she did silence a few people tonight, I have to say. My top three, Shericka, Natasha, Elaine. That's a good call. That's a good call. Um, Jackson's run was so easy. I don't think anyone will come close to her. I don't have anybody challenging her as well, but let's see. Alana Nairun bad at all Tina me bex about so me hope she come back from that. Yeah, I mean semifinals is tomorrow. You just reel and come again. Tracky, sometimes you have a bad execution and if you get an opportunity to run the next round, you just wheel and come again. You can't harp on the bad execution race, you just have to come again. Shericka was so smooth. Yep. And the stort. I agree. They can get okay. Nobody is beating Shericka tomorrow. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm not seeing it. Start hot. Yeah, her start was good. Shericka will win by a landslide in the finals. Yeah, she's gonna win. She's gonna gap the field, in my opinion. I was a bit surprised with Brianna's run, though. I thought she would have been faster. What did she run? 11.14? Where's Brianna? 11.19? No, that's not bad. Remember, she was easing down. And also, trackies, you have to keep in mind that they're doing enough to qualify, right? And there's only two semifinals anyway. So tomorrow, they're all gonna be put up against it. It's all gonna be a dogfight tomorrow. Save Shericka, everybody's gonna be up against it tomorrow. So let's see. Um, I didn't get to see Johan's race, but I'm saddened for him. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. She's saving energy for for trials. Who is that? Who is saving energy for trials? Um, everyone, please like up the stream. Yes, Trackies, please like the stream. Thank you. Um, I wish the competition for Shericka was stronger so she gets a bigger push to the line. Track is at some point in time you have to learn to run your own race. I talk about it with Shelly. Shelly don't need nobody to run her own race. At some point, Shericka is gonna have to get to the point where she don't need nobody to run a fast race. She have to go running herself. Same thing for Elaine. They're gonna have to execute their race themselves. I'm a bit concerned about the Clayton twins. They have not transitioned as expected. And what's worrying What is worrying other athletes are coming along? Trackies, remember, there's a transitional period. So us looking at Tina Clayton and saying it looked like she could do something good this year, still you have to keep in the back of your mind that also there's a transitional period for these athletes when they transition from their high school coaching to professional coaching. It's a whole new ball game, right? So even if you're not seeing what you're expecting this year, don't give up on the athletes. It takes a moment. They'll come good. And again, I haven't given up on Tina based on this, first round race. Let's see what she does tomorrow. And again, even if she doesn't make it through tomorrow to the finals or whatever, I'm still not giving up on her because she's for the future for sure. And the difference with Alana and Tina is that Alana is still with her same high school coach. So she doesn't need to quote unquote make that, transition to a new coach and a new workout scheme and new everything. Yes, he will be upping it, based on whatever progress they want to make, in the sprints going forward. But still it's the same coach. It's a little bit different. Um, Alana needs to fix the start. She will be great. There's a lot of things that Alana needs to fix, but there's a lot that she currently has going for her, and I like it. Johan can redeem himself in the 200. I pray. I hope so as well. Um, right, you guys are talking about the relay. Good night. I didn't see any of the races. Sorry to hear that. Derek, you're probably gonna have to go to Twitter because this girl ain't not putting up one race on her channel. I can tell you that much. Elaine is queen, and she's playing possum in my opinion. In her videos on Instagram, she seems so confident and ready. And in her first 60 interview, she says this year will be a good one. I've been getting positive energy from her in those videos online, and that's always a positive. So let's see. 10-5 for Jacko. Okay. Kwesi said it first. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I hope the conditions are great tomorrow and no crazy negative winds or rain or fall or something. 1066 for Jacko. Okay, let's see. Hoping for a 1069 for her at least. Okay, 106. I don't know about 105. Yeah, the 105 that's only go out there still, but let's see. I'm curious to see if Shericka or Shacarri will run faster tomorrow. Hmm. All right, let's say this. When it comes to Shakiri and running in the United States, Shakiri run 10-4 in the United States. However, when these Americans I know line up and go out, that those times don't necessarily translate sometimes. So we may, see a super fast time from her tomorrow, but when she faces off against the Jamaicans, let's see what she has to bring. But I'm expecting a super fast time from Shakiri, and I'm expecting a super fast time from Shericka. But part of me feels like Shakiri will run faster because again, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. I feel like Sasha will run faster, but I don't think her running faster means that she's quote unquote gonna beat Shericka at the World Championships. I'm expecting something special myself as well. Shakira will run faster tomorrow. She has Jefferson Hobbs both on her with heat. I don't know. Maybe you guys are seeing something I don't know when it comes to Alia and Jefferson. I'm not seeing it. In terms of challenging Shakiri, I ain't seen it. Alana needs to lift those legs up. Come on, Trekkies. Alana is a junior. She has so much to work on. So much. And that's a good thing. Everyone, please remember to like up the stream. Yeah, please like the stream. There's 242 of you here. Make sure you're hitting that like. I'm not checking, but make sure you're hitting that like. Alana has no knee ash. Look here. I know one person that says that. Jamaicans don't say that. Did Kemba make it to the semis? Yes, she did. I think she was also part of the 1119 club. There are a bunch of people that run 1119, and I think she's part of the 1119 club. I don't think Shakira will run a fast semis. I think she'll just do enough to win. Honestly, I'm against athletes doing too much too soon. So even though she ran 1071, that's not how Jamaicans look at things. They're like, I'd rather you run a 10, 9-9 and just cruise, you know what I mean? But again, Americans just run different and Jamaicans just have to accept it. That's how they run. So it is what it is. What else? He too looked like it had a strong movement in the blocks by the girl next to Tia, and I was thinking it affected her start. Okay, I was hearing the commentators say that it seems as though she may not have heard the gun properly and was left in the blocks. So it's Garrett here in another perspective. Either way, it seems as though she was affected um in that race. But again, track is so you go. Some people get crazy positive wins, some people get crazy negative win. When you think about the heat, the qualification rounds for the men that happened earlier, there was some really crazy negative wins, and then one race I think had a normal win, and then everybody made it through from that race. So I just saw things go sometimes. How often you come live? Just seeing your page. I come live whenever. It's impromptu, but I try to do it on Sundays. Sundays. Yeah. For now, Sundays is a sure. But I won't be going live this Sunday because I watch trials. So me now go live like that. But after that, every Sunday. Um, Mr. Me enjoy tonight. Yes, tonight was very nice. Very nice. The men surprised me and I liked it. The women looked good. Elaine, showed up. I'm glad. I wasn't worried about Shericka showing up, obviously. I was just worried about Elaine, so I'm glad seeing Elaine show up. I see Jacko going, oh, in the semis. Me think you're saying at the finals. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, you're chatting rubbish. Jamaica will win the 100 meters. Who is chatting rubbish? Me? Possibly she will start off strong, but maybe not go all out just enough to win. What are your thoughts on Kevona? My thoughts haven't changed on Kevona. Once, if Kevona doesn't fix that start, she's not going to be able to challenge how she can in that 100 meters. So, yeah, whenever either the coach claims he's going to start working on her, next season because he was working backwards. I don't know what that means. I say sometimes these coaches feel like they can turn people in an idiot. The coach them I work backwards with Kevona. He had her all these years and he's working backwards. Yeah. In my opinion, Kevona's start is not going to be fixed in 1 year because she's been there 3 years now, right? It's not going to be fixed in 1 year. Means that whichever coach she goes to after this, hopefully she either ends up at MVP or down at Elite or someplace, and they'll work on her start finally. To be honest, I see Jacka running 10.64 at the finals tomorrow, and I see Bree running 10.88. Bree can definitely dip into the eights. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Shelly, they I laugh off Shakiri. Jamaica got ready, man. Jamaica got ready. Don't sleep on Jamaica. But she here, so why say that? Um, I don't know what you're saying, Errol. Um, um, all I know is that the 10-6 club will welcome a new woman tomorrow. Maybe one, maybe two. I'm hoping it's on the Shericka variety. I'm hoping Shericka for sure. What's going on with Abby Steiner? Okay. Shakir. Okay, I did a preview video on the Americans, and I said I didn't expect Abby Steiner to challenge, and she isn't challenging. Look here. I don't know what you're talking about, this great white hope American thing. That's only an American thing. Jamaicans don't think that way. Yeah. We just look at whether or not you have it, yes or no. We don't care, the color of your skin. But she's never been strong over the 100. So I don't know. I don't know why people are not seeing that. I saw it, and I don't even focus on Americans that much, and I saw it. So Shakira is running fast times, then come to Budapest empty. Let's hope she comes, she turns up. Look here, Track is one thing I want y'all to know. One thing about, especially me per se, I am not gonna wish bad on no athlete. You know why? Because we can take that same wish bad and it turn back onto our own athletes. That's not gonna happen from me. So whoever it is, make them come and make them come good because we are coming and we're gonna be good. You know what I mean? So let them turn up good. Don't wish them bad. You know what I mean? Um, we shall see. Sorry, but no athlete who is smart is laughing at Shakiri. No, Shakiri is a good challenger. Why are you people saying that? Come on, Jamaica. I can't wait to see a real matchup between Shelly and Shelly's not giving you all that. I've been saying it from last year. I love Sherry, but she has a serious competition this year. She's not ready to run 10 5s at World. If she's not ready to run 10 5s at Worlds, then there's a high chance that she won't take gold. Never doubt the other woman. Don't doubt anybody. You have to take your competition very seriously. But at the end of the day, Shelly knows what she brings, and Shelly can only run Shelly's race. You know what I mean? You have to be confident in what you have and what you can deliver. So don't bother feel like say Shelly should be into some corner shaking. That's not gonna happen. No Jamaican is in no corner shaking. They're ready. Elaine's execution to maximum velocity wasn't smooth. She can go 10.88 to 10.92. As long as she qualifies, I'm good. After 80 meters, no one could stay with Elaine. To me, it just feels like her running style changed. When I look back at what happened at JC, how she stayed with the pack, and how today again she stayed with the pack, I'm getting the vibe that she's not trying to do too much, maybe to show her hand, who knows, until it's required. Like up this, yeah, like the live people, like the live. Um, I just saw the female semi. It's going to be heat. It's going to be fire. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shelly is going to. Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna need to do a breakdown on that. Denisha. Let's see. Shelly is going good in training. I believe she might be at 10 5. Shelly's talking that 10 5 into being. She's been talking about it on interviews. So let's see. I hope so, because Kerry, Jacko, Talu are not playing this year. Look here, there's always been challengers for the Jamaicans, and the Jamaicans have always risen to every challenge. So don't expect any different this year. Of all the female sprinters, Shelley is the only one left to be seen. All right, I don't want to talk about the semis, because I want to do a breakdown on it. Shakiri starts have improved, plus her top end speed, front end running mechanics. She doesn't have to beat Shelly out of the block. She needs to hang in there once her top end comes in. Yeah, but don't underestimate Shelly's top end. Shelly's top end is a Shelly's top end of yesteryear, and yesteryear that is before 2020. Yeah, before 2020. Why Tina slowed, man? She almost didn't make it. Such is life. Some will make it and some won't. Everybody can't. They're all Jamaican, so let's just hope that the best girls, come out on top at the end of the day. Save my personal bias. Ah, oh my gosh, Janelle looks good. Yeah, I like what I saw from Janelle. Um, Happy for Brie, but I was expected, but it was expected. Yeah, it was expected. Didn't really see anybody. Oral too short for people of offense. Lord of mercy. Every year, US athletes do crazy times in their challenge, so I'm not worried. I guess just how they run. Um, it was a good day. Yeah, it was. Happy for Brie. Why US running so hard and they don't reach Budapest yet? That's their running style. Track is how we run is how we run, and how they run is how they run. If that's their style, that's their style. Um, Yeah, Shelly's smart. Nobody's feeding off her this season. I talked about it from last year, Trackies. You have to be watching the videos. I talked about it from last year. I peeped it. I said, you know what? Shelly is smart. Still cheering for Brianna. Yeah, I'm still cheering for Brianna. I know she's gonna come good tomorrow. So let's see. Um, wanna start this again? Yeah. Yeah. Give people their their time, I suppose. I saw that too. She looked worried at the start line. Who looked worried? Wait, which comment did I miss? Basil. Tina was not prepared for the heat. She was thinking of her twin sister not going through. Oh, No, but she wouldn't have known at that time that Tina didn't go through. Remember that there's the fastest finishers time, you know. So they take three, and then you have to wait. And Tia only missed it by one place. Tia only missed it by one place. So she at that time she wouldn't have known. Not sure what she was thinking about, but maybe it had something to do with her sister. Maybe she wanted her sister to be in the top three, and that didn't happen. Um, Tia got left in the blocks. Yeah, I heard that. So six people, only one like. What are you people talking about? You mean say only one person like the stream? Look here, remember go over right, so. Look about on my stream. Look here, 200 and other uno is here. Please hit like on the stream right now, please and thank you. Hit like on the stream. Um, out of six people, only one like. What you asking me? If I only like one person? No, I like all my Jamaican athletes. If that's what you're asking, but I do have a personal bias, yes. But I support all my Jamaicans. If that's what you're asking. And Serena looking good. Um, looking good. One thing I noticed though is that Serena got a bad start and she never usually. Track is another thing about the starts that you guys are talking about. Remember, that these are starts in comparison to what senior athletes are now doing. So it will look different when they're running against, their compatriots on a junior level, right? So don't bother read too much into this quote unquote start thing, looking bad or whatever. Remember who they're running against. They're running against bigger girls now. Um, why are we arguing about our junior athletes? They came out and they did their best. Chakis, come on, come on, come on, come on. Praise taking Elaine straight to Budapest. Okay. All right, Chakis. My gosh, let me see if there's anything more interesting happening in the chat. I definitely see Elaine going sub 11. What's up? Okay. Trackies. Oh, I had a good life. I'm tired. I've been up watching, recording, putting out stuff, updating y'all. So yeah, and this was an impromptu live. So I'm grateful that all of you took the time out to jump on. Gregory asked, "What about Shelly?" I didn't even realize I put this up on the screen. Shelly does not need to run in the 100. She's already qualified. She'll be taking part in the 200 meters. Whether or not she actually wants to go and compete in the 200 meters at the World Championships is a whole other story. However, that's how it stands right now with Shelly, right? She has her bye. Actually, she did even end up winning the Diamond League Championship as well. So, I mean, trophy. So, yeah, she has her bye. So, she doesn't need to run. And yeah, she's not going to give away her hand to anybody in that 100 meters. That's for sure. So, yeah. Chuckies, thank you so much. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed. I appreciate you all showing up. As I said, stick and stay. I have a few videos, waiting in the background to post. They'll be coming up tomorrow morning, so look out for those videos as well as additional updates, on the trials happening. Blow by blow coverage, as I say, blow by blow coverage is coming on this channel. But stick and stay. And as usual, like. I'll catch you tomorrow. My brain is tired now. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Bye.